Okay, sorry, I had... Oh, that is not what I chose. What? I had to kick... There we go. I had to kick someone off my Facebook. They were like really annoying me, and I had to change my settings on my Facebook. I had too many weirdos like hit me up all of a sudden out of nowhere, and I was like, oh, what the hell? So, all right. So I'm gonna pull off the top of each deck. Oh, and we have the willow to start off with. Looks like my background, right? Like I said, I pre-shuffled. We've got. You see it coming through. My living room is now my dance studio, so you see my bar behind me. And I'm gonna read. Oh, I thought you guys could see the cards from. Oh, because the background, you can't see the cards. Shit. Well, that was fun. Okay. Let's just go normal, Lauren. Oh, okay. What's normal? Okay. All right, so the willow is what we have. And I'm hoping you guys can see these. Two of Forces. So I'm going to read these messages for you straight from the book, straight from the universe. 166. And you guys, like the nail shops when I open, and I already packed my nail polish remover. So, yeah, about that. Don't judge. We're not judging here, right? Okay. And it came out upright. A big, beautiful willow tree. And this is actually one of the cards that came out before all this corona broke out. A big, beautiful willow tree stands in the summer sun. The stately tree is strong and flexible, and this card upright is telling you that you are too. The willow spreads its roots deep and wide, creating a strong foundation that is capable of standing up to anything. Now is the time for you to stand tall and feel the support of the earth beneath your feet. This card indicates a time of calm, so enjoy the peaceful energy now. It also signifies a time of power, perfect for reinforcing your foundation in your work. Yes, that's what we're doing, right? This is a great energy check. Perfect. Great Starseeds and energy workers. Like, you guys got this. Beginners, you got this. Every time I go off and tell you guys a tangent, I lose it. Okay. This card indicates a time of calm, so enjoy peaceful energy now. It also signifies a time of power, perfect for reinforcing your foundation in your work, in your family, in your spirit, there we go, and in the depth of your belief in yourself. Just like the willow, you have peaceful strength drawn from the waters of your soul and extending through all eternity. Stand confidently in your truth. Take the actions that support the growth of all things wonderful in your life, and know that you are powerful. Yes. Strong card. Awesome beginning. I'm so excited for the rest of the read. All right. I've been having hella dreams about this deck this week, working with this deck with the public. And this is the Starseed Oracle deck. And I have my handy dandy book here, like Blues Clues. So I'm going to go ahead and get a message. I have pre-shuffled, as I said. Divine Collective, Divine Source. What message, my higher self, what message do we have for the collective today? The Starseed deck. I've had dreams about portals and bringing people to the portals and and romance even surrounding them. It's been crazy. So I'm really working with them this week. All right. We have We have the blue flame. I can feel many of you out there. Blue flames, blue flames. I know my girl Anna Russo. She's totally right here. This is my girl. We about to start some good shit, y'all. And we're gonna be real about it. But zen, but real. Spontaneous, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Boo boo. Love it. I'm really working on activations right now, y'all. And making them for you. Okay. Right there. And we have the great serving. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Ooh, awesome. This is like what's happening right now, right? Like we've been quarantined for over a month and we're like softening into love, right? I know I've heard a lot of my neighbors fighting with their spouses and it makes me sad. And a lot of breakups have happened and I've heard breakups happen on porches even, and it's been like sad. So if you've been through a breakup lately or some sort of split and separation, the conflict is softening to love, and you have blue flame in front of that. So wherever you were with that special person, it's softening into love in some shape or form. It's awesome. Wow, so we have ourself and a person, because blue flame is definitely somebody else. There's no way, shape, or form to say that this is an inner person, inner you in any shape or form. Like, no way. This is totally another person coming through. So we have a special person coming through, your blue flame, which you obviously have known before, either on higher levels or on this level. And there's been some sort of conflict between you and that person. I can think of somebody in my head that I would consider blue flame, that I've had anger conflict with, that I'm softening into love to with this Mars energy. So awesome. So perfect. The willow, like inner being, inner balance, like standing up strong, speaking our truth, like figuring that out, softening into love. And then I'm gonna draw off the top. So I'm not gonna, that one I wanted to work with because like I said, it had been in my dreams, but then I'm just gonna pull off the top for the rest. Merkabah. Merkabah. This music right now is super merkabah. Like, let me show you. Yeah. This is Diplo's Twitch channel. So merkabah. The frequency of the merkabah supports our ability to use our consciousness to travel into other layers of reality and dimensions, which we have been doing and practicing, right, in our meditation. It activates our access to our Akashic record inheritance as well, merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. It's a really strong card. And those of you that have been practicing meditation and like experiencing light body work and experiencing life on 5D more and more often, and like remembering those dreams and things like that, like good job. Like this is saying that you're doing that, and continue. Let this card activate you. You can screenshot it. All the sacred geometry there. I just love this card. You know, traverse into other layers. So really be using this time right now to like go into other aspects of your mind and other layers and dimensions of existence in the universe, to hone that in here so that when you can be on Earth, experiencing Earth like the best way possible, the best forms possible, the best you possible, because you're accessing past lives and everything else. It's like so exciting. I'm doing that. I've been doing that, and it's amazing. Okay, then we have just say yes. So just say yes to the merkabah. Just say yes, just go with it, just go. I mean, say yes to going within, say yes to traversing to those other layers and dimensions. And like, it's really easy. When I know dimensions like a scary word, but really it just takes like closing your eyes, doing the breath work that we do that I did not ring us in. I'm sorry. Here we go. Go ahead and release your breath all the way out through the lungs, and then we're going to inhale all the way up to the lungs, thinking about all those chakras lighting up from the root to the crown: red, orange, yellow, green, turquoise, sky blue, indigo, and violet. Here we go. Breath out. Inhale. All the way up. And releasing. Good. Think about those colors. I'm so sorry. I've been forgetting my 528. I got distracted with this whole cute thing. Okay. And as I said before, because I had to get off because I had a weirdo on here. I'm sorry, I had to block him. But I was talking about this book. Please order if you are interested in Starseed or Light Body or Lightwork. Just say yes and order it. And just say yes to understanding. So, like, allowing. So when you're really going through that body work and like accessing the third eye and the crown, just things that come to you, that is your perception, that is your reality, that is your brain, and you have to allow those things, those images to come in, those stories to play out, and just relax and don't control them. Whatever you look like, whoever is there, unless it is a astral realm where you don't feel comfortable, then you immediately come out of that, right? And you do that by saying, thank you for your presence, thank you for being here. I no longer am learning anything, and this no longer serves my purpose or my time. I denounce my presence being here, sending love and light, forgiveness, so it is, and then you can come back. But regardless, it's really a lot easier to do the third eye work when your eyes are closed and you're doing the breath work and allowing those images just to flow in. And then even if they're not making sense, it's okay. Collect them, and then they will eventually make sense. So say yes to your imagination too, because it is part of your imagination. You're not making this stuff up, but your imagination, the word imagination, and we just need to look at that definition, and I will for future reference, because I know it's not like making stuff up out of nowhere. It's images that are coming to you that you can build off of and make a grander scheme of things, a bigger picture, a big yes to who you really are. Okay, and then we're gonna pull off the top. We have for the fairy oracles. Oh no, I skipped over. They want to come out. They're like, I want to work with you. And I'm like, no, girls, you and dragons and fairies, like, you can only have one card tonight. So whoever wants to go on top is who's gonna go on top. Cosmic connection. I told you there is someone coming back into our lives. Good job. Whatever you're manifesting is working. Clearing the throat chakra, because I'm needing that work. Yeah, inner temple. I know. Got it. Thank you. Okay. I thought I was going to read from that, but I actually didn't have to. Painting poppies. I need to read this one. I'm not, I just got this deck and I don't know what fairies say. So I'm learning. Painting poppies, which in California, I'm from Texas, so in the springtime we have buttercups and we have blue bonnets and we have Indian paint brushes, those sorts of things. It's like pink and blue and orange, burnt orange, horns. But here in California, there's these beautiful poppies. Poppies. Yes, poppies. I did not know how beautiful real live poppies were in the field until I moved here. They're like, I haven't really seen any pink ones, but I've seen yellow and orange mostly, and like they're so beautiful. Like, so beautiful. I mean, all wildflowers are, right? And the wildflowers here, like some people, it's so cute. Some people will let wildflowers grow in their front yard and they'll mow around it. So they have like this big bush growing of wildflowers in the middle of their yard here. It's so cute. Okay. Fairies. Oh, because I have to go by the number. Okay, 49. Sorry, I was looking for an index. So, the poppies. What do they bring us? Creativity can be as simple as painting poppies. These fairies love what they are doing. Every person has a special area in their life where they shine. It's up to you to find your gift and consciously nurture it. If you truly love what you're doing, you cannot help but be successful. Don't allow others to tell you that your dreams are impossible. If there is something that you love doing, go for it. Ask the fairies to help you connect to the universal creative energies and focus them on your work. Of course, this card comes out right now. Oh, you guys are so cute. If you choose this card, you may still be searching for that special gift you have. Never fear, you will find it. Or you may know what your gift is, but be hesitant about putting in the effort to develop it. In that case, this card is telling you to get on with it. Quit wasting time. Some gifts are more tangible than others. You can see a painting or hear a person playing music, but other gifts might come in more subtle ways. Be willing to explore and find out what your gifts are, what your gift is. When you find it, you will love it, and so you will know it is yours. It's time to embrace your confidence and determination. Efforts reap rewards. Yeah, like we're going in, we're going within, and we're obviously not only going within and figuring out what we want to do, what we want to be, we also want to figure out who we want to be with. That's clear as a bell out here. I don't know if you see it, but I see it. Cards don't lie, and I shuffled these. Wow. The chat. The fairy chat. I feel the creative force moving through my body. I feel the yearn for something more. My gifts emerge from within my being. I employ them to the best of my ability for the light and joy of all. So it is. Paint a poppy today. I am going to go to Poppy Field tomorrow. I already declared. I declared that earlier today in the car that I was going to go to Poppy Field tomorrow. Of course. And then the fairies are so magical. They really, really are. So we have, I'm also going to pull a Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energy card. And that I'm going to shuffle on here for you. So we have starting out the being strong, being the willow, holding and shining your light, and that is your knowledge, that is your inner being, your truth, like who you are as a person, and letting no one tell you otherwise. And that's also letting no one tell you who you love. Why would you do that? Letting somebody tell you who you love, we're going from blue flame energy into softening into love. So being strong as a willow too, like any past hurts, like the willow forgives. The willow, if a bird shits on the willow tree, the willow tree is not going to be crying for the entire next year or life. Or if lightning strikes it, or if someone chops it down, it would be very sad, right? It would be very sad, but it would still be there. And it would, you remember that book, you know, about the tree? I think it was a willow tree, wasn't it? Where the guy grew old with the tree, and eventually it was just a stump. And it was a stump that the old man could sit on. It went from a little boy who was shaded under the tree to proposing to his girl under the tree, to like having his kids swing under the tree as he did when he was little, to it being chopped down and him resting on it holding a cane. So that is being true to who you are the whole time, being as strong as the willow tree, and allowing those loving romances to mend themselves. And that's not always like mending themselves back into any sort of union in this perspective it is, but that could just also be friendships. Like you broke up with somebody, like just being friends, or learning how to co-parent. That could be this too, co-parenting. But this is a strong connection that has had disruption in the past that's coming back. I didn't expect that. And this is tying back to the willow tree, your roots. Who do you love? Merkabah. Figuring out who we are and this is a past life, y'all. This is somebody that you've known in other lives. This is a blue flame. That's somebody that you know. Let me redo this in case we don't know what that is. My bad. This card of awakening and energetic up. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions and hanging experiences that are out of the ordinary. Yes, are you? In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening and deep cellular DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. Yes, that's so true. Oh my God. Pretty painful. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. Yeah. Which is great during quarantine, so congratulations. If you've been on this train. An awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. Yeah.
If you're in midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. That is very interesting. That is not what I thought this card was going to read. I'm glad that I read it. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. Because Blue Flame, I wonder why it reads that. I wonder why there's not an awakening card, because Blue Flame is like another soulmate that's a blue flame soul that beats the same beat of your heart and that they do. And then it came out with softening into love. I mean, that's still like awakening. That's great though. Like self-awakening. Like we've been awakening. So good job. Like whoever is tuning into this video, like really good job. Really good job. You're a willow using your merkabah. You just said yes and you went with it. And you've got a cosmic connection. That's also why I thought this is Blue Flame. Meaning, you know, another soulmate. The Great Serving. Let me see what that says. Oh, there we go. Ooh, yeah. This is a shadow card. One that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of getting love in. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it is important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. Yeah. If this card surfaces, it can be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world, or in other cases, choose your heart to the world. To let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation and earthly life. Soften and find your way back to the love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and propaganda paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften the heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. How are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you? Yeah. Either this being you or someone else. A strong connection either with yourself or someone else. We're mending that because we're willow trees. Using our strong Akashic inheritances to get us through this earthly plane, and just saying yes to that. Just saying yes to the cosmic connection that we have with ourselves. Be your own superhero. Be your own superhero. So strong.
painting poppies to figure out who we are, what we're doing. These can really go together too. Invite the fairies in, you know, when you're using your merkabah to traverse into other planes of who you are. You might have been a fairy. Okay, I'm gonna pull a enlightened action. Don't delay, act. And that's what this was saying too. Like go, 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 go. These new creative ideas that you have, Starseeds, go with it, go with it, go with the flow. Open up and let that go. This is an angel deck. Aligned action. Don't delay, act today. I am a night owl, but I am gonna try to get on lives more during the day, but you know, I just go with the flow. But this is a process, as I was saying. The awakening is a long, dirty process. Sometimes you're going through shadow work, and then you're not, and then you are, and then you're not, and then you are, and I'm really getting to that place where I'm not anymore. So it's great. And so I'm building a program. I'm building so much coming your way. So stay tuned. I just got hired as a psychic, so I'm really excited about that. You can always book a reading for me too, tuning in on my YouTube channel. You can contact me via Facebook. Please follow Laura Light, the Starseed Awakening page. And I'm going to be opening up some other channels for us to communicate on, really having a platform established for Starseeds. All right, so we have divine feminine and divine masculine energy within ourselves, right? And then we can also be predominantly, if you're in a relationship, predominantly more one or the other. You could be even a male and female relationship and be more masculine, and the male be more feminine. It's really just how it fits your situation. If you want to take this personally as your own feminine and masculine energy, I recommend doing that. Really balancing, you guys. Good job doing that, because it's obviously what we have to do in order to awaken and do shadow work. It takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot of balancing, rest, experience, learning new stuff, using your merkabah, doing your meditation. Aww. So we have Queen Esther, the morning star. My ego is in service of my soul. Yes. Collecting all the parts of you, making sense of them here on earth. Starseeds and Lightworkers. And I trust my soul's divine timing. Boom. Yeah. We have to trust our soul's divine timing right now in quarantine, right? But good job. We're saying yes to quarantine now. We're saying yes to going within. Again, clearing out those throat chakras so we can speak our truth. Okay? What we learn about ourselves. What we're learning. Okay? Awakening. What we're learning, creating. Make sure we're clearing the throat chakra. And this is, you can think about this blue flower of life to clear your throat chakra, okay? Isn't this beautiful too? This is a gift from Erin. Thank you, Erin. It's vintage. Erin, if you can tell me what year it's from, that would be lovely. I didn't look. I'm sure it has, maybe if it's vintage, it might have it on the tag, right? Anyway, I'll look. Sekhmet, the Red Lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving voice to it. Ooh, that goes in support with this card too, right? I mean, allowing the anger, if you have anger, and expressing it, but don't wallow in it.
And then softening it into love, softening the anger into love, so transmuting it. So bringing in that love and light through the prana tube and sending it down to Gaia, Mother Earth, and recycling that fear and anger into love. She does that. You don't have to worry about it. Using that Mars energy. They go together, don't they? Very red. Red planet, red lady. Softening anger into love. Ego, in service of my soul, trusting divine timing. Divine timing of ourselves. Divine timing to what, lady? Divine timing to everything. To everything. That's what. Okay, now, last card I'm going to pull is for the masculine energy. I'm pulling from the Gods and Titans deck. Again, I'm shuffling these on camera for you so you can see how I shuffled. Part of my program is going to be teaching you guys how to be your own superhero, how to read your own cards, what decks I recommend to start with, or how you're being called to do it. What books to read, what information to read up on. If you're interested in Starseed or Ascension readings, you can hit me up, or you can do your own research. But I will be guiding you guys very, very shortly here, so please stay tuned. I have lots of yummy treats coming your way. As I am speaking my truth, I am knowing who I am by visiting my past life. And now life and everything. Creating what I want to speak about. Knowing my truth. For my awakening. Bitches. And that's what I love about it too. Is like, I'm so real. Like, I'm not, at least I think I am. I know I am weird. I got that part. Got it. Okay. But, as far as like, you know, like I still do like to have a glass of wine, and I haven't had a glass of wine for 2 weeks now. And before that, it was like a few months. Like, I really don't drink. But if it's available, I might want one. You know, I'm not turning off that. I'm not changing who I am. And that's the veils of religion, is you have to look outward to someone else. We're not doing that anymore. You know, Jesus Christ was a starseed. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Starseeds, if you think about it, mathematical equations or even physics, starseed equals Jesus. Jesus equals starseed. Starseed equals Jesus. Jesus equals starseed. So we can hone in on that energy at any time, and we are coming here as examples like Jesus did. Okay. Our masculine energy, where are we at? Where are we at, bros? Where are we at? Ooh. Yes. We are in that I know this week I'm like really honing in on stability and like making this work, right? And not making, but allowing and discovering, which goes right along with the Merkabah card, right? Discovering your Akashic inheritance. Discovering your Akashic inheritance. And then we have, what's his name? Yeah, Maui. And then Apush, fear. Ooh, getting over fear. Which goes along with, again, the anger card and the red lady. Wow, look at that. Interesting. So this is our feminine and our masculine energies right here, people. These are both the second cards that came out for each. And then these two came out for feminine. Ego is in service of my soul. I trust my soul's divine timing and discovery. So this is what I have for this energy reading for quarantine, what's been going on, this energy check-in for Starseeds. Good job going within and allowing that energy to be transmuted into light. Like really, really, really good job. Keep doing what you love. Keep doing inner work. Keep searching and keep meditating. Keep doing merkabah work. Keep going to Akashic Records. Keep figuring out who you are and collecting the pieces of you that are going to help you in this life as a starseed. Just say yes. Aligned action. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Great reading, you guys. Stay balanced. I love you. Bye.